우선
PC classes.
이야기를 시작해 보겠습니다.
You might have a lot of questions
밸런스를 비롯해서
about class balance.
부분이 참 많을 것 같은데요.
We are diligently preparing what we have been revealing in Global Lab. Okay, so it might actually be, as every class needs careful adjustments. Wait, is that the class stuff? It's taking a little longer than expected. We're sure of that, even though everything listed. Class update is back.
그래서 오늘은 이
Today, besides ongoing rework, we'd like to share some extra content we've prepared, including adjustment to the number of hits. Yes! Yes! Multi-hits remove. Oh my god, let's go! Let's go! This is huge for like this breaks the game. Based on weapons and motions, these hits combined with several factors, such as attack motions and effects, will speed you up as well. As big as express your love for the system, the increasing number of classes. Oh god, are they doing the opposite? And the number of hits per skill have put a strain on our server. Yes, dude, they're doing it. Where most people gather large scale, leading to increasing lag. So we've decided to implement some sort of serious we didn't even have like optimization on the list because we didn't believe it was happening. We see now it's a demo of assassin skills before and after. It's very cool, which is 19 and 27 hits. Pixel shows the same. Use number by over 70%. There's way more to this than just lags, by the way. It's more smooth and agile. Yeah, it looks really good.
하사시는 예를 들기 위한 설명이고요. 이런 식으로 모든 클래스의 모든
for all skills across all classes. And it isn't just about reducing hits. We're sure to carefully tailor changes to suit each class' unique motions. And don't worry, reducing the number of hits will not decrease the overall damage output. We will increasing the damage per hit, of course, so it becomes the same to keep it consistent with the current levels. Which means the balance of performance in PvE will remain unchanged. They're gonna compensate for that. However, in PvP, a reduction in number of hits, this is important, could potentially affect accuracy and accuracy. Yes, because if you miss one hit, it's a bigger percentage of those hits. Therefore, we're adjusting accuracy to
적중력을 보정하는 작업도 함께 하고 있습니다. 현재 화면은 각성무사의 용염진인데요. 타격수가 줄어들면서 타격당 피해량이 오르고 동시에 적중력이 보정된 걸 확인할 수 있습니다.
Wait, 6,000%! Oh my god! In essence, we're increasing the damage to match the reduction in hit, so the total damage is the same as before. Bro! They might fuck this up, they 100% might fuck this up in balance. The variance in damage applied with each attack changes. For example, if the accuracy rate is 50%, you can expect around 5 hits, right, for a 10-hit attack. With a variance of 2 to 7 per hit, right? Okay, so they actually understand the variance, of course they do, right? If the same skill is reduced to 2 hits and respect the 50%, yeah, your variance is going to be between 0 and 100.
0번 또는 2번의 타격이 들어가는 경우가 발생할 수 있습니다.
So reducing the number of hits can increase the damage and variance. Yeah, so it's way bigger variance in it.
커질 수 있기 때문에 최대한 기존과 같은 체감을 유지시키고자 적중력을 보정하는 작업을
with this accuracy adjustment is to preserve as much of the original experience in PvP as possible. However, we ask you to understand, as there may be a slight difference in accuracy and evasion items due to the change once we completed this optimization. Okay! Is that why they removed all the gear? A pretty sure reduction in server lag and doing large-scale PvP. Like Congress War, you know these moments? Dude, they're literally showing that bullshit on an official stream? That's crazy! And suddenly take a massive hit with significant improvement in such situations. We're in the final staging of optimizing the hits and we're hoping to rolling it out first in April by Global Lab. We're testing and polishing in the lab, we'll update to official servers. This is huge. This is insanely huge. Like the accuracy stuff aside, right? But just in terms of optimization. Oh, 200% remap! Thank God! Please nerf Zerger! That type of ultimate skills intended to make you feel like a main hero in the character. Oh, but they're actually making them good. For certain classes, these skills are powerful, like Zerger, only Zerger. But they may not seem cool or effective to lose. You can see now, okay, Warrior Grave Digger is so useless! Look at it, it's so boring!
지금 다시 보니까 각성
It feels lagging compared to War's current state. It's so bad. It does no damage either. I just die in it. The class listed will be revamped. Okay, so they're revamping some 200%ers. Warrior, Ranger, Sorg, Sir. Wait, that's not. I saw Sorg on the list. We'll pause this. My editor will pause it, and you can see the list on the screen right now.
필요하다고 판단되는 경우 다시
and here's the revamped version of Warrior 200%. Okay.
리뉴얼된 각성 워리어의 흑정력 200% 무덤 가르기입니다. 개인적으로는 기존보다 더 광전사에 어울린다고 생각하는데요. 워리어 모험가분들도 만족해 주셨으면 좋겠습니다. 이 작업은 4월이나
Wait, does it keep going or it's like okay, he just uses it again?
부탁드리겠습니다.
Okay, that looks sick. It's gonna do no damage probably.
말인데요. 뭐 그래봐야 혼자 쓸 수도 없고.
These skills can be used alone. It's probably gonna have like a 95% damage reduction in PvP.
그래서 이 패치와 함께
a set effect will be added. Oh, to Tungrad accessories.
상징적인
These iconic items we know for a long time. Oh, this is why they delisted by Tungrad.
현재 보시는 것처럼
equipping Tungrad accessories, a full effect will be added for BSR.
전용 세트 효과가 발동해서 이제 혼자서 획득 가능한
Adventure can obtain by themselves the means to be able to easily utilize Tungrad BSR by themselves. Oh my god. Tungrad accessories will undoubtedly provide an advantage. I trust this will become welcome news for adventurers.
좀 즐거운 소식이 되었습니다.
Wait, was it plus 12 AP?
대신에 여러분 이게 들어가면 전투 중에 뭐 액세서리를 꼈다
Explorer said Tungrad accessories during combat. I'm sure some of you are surprised of the sudden mention of Tungrad accessories set effects. Okay.
갑자기 나와서 좀
But for some of you, you may have a hunch about one more thing. Debo Rings.
예측하시는 분들도 계실 것 같습니다.
The long-awaited Debo Rings. Yup.
여러분이 좀 오래 기다리셨던 그 반지.
Deboreka Rings is said to be established as the 24. It's 24. It is actually 24. Jesus. Oh, 8 AP. Wait. What's the number here? That's another 8 AP, right? That's the same. Ethereal Limbo. You'll be able to obtain a new exclusive item. Monster Stones require stats. Once obtained, you can use the item. Entering the overhauled Ethereal Limbo, you'll have the opportunity to acquire Debo Rings. I couldn't see what number it was. As of now, only location where it can be found. I'm sure my editor will put up a translation on the screen right now. Works approximately to accessories and obtainable through a variety of challenge-type content and not just monster zones. This content plan is built as soon as the development is complete. We'll share the news to global level. Yeah, so when you're out grinding the highest, the 720 gear score spots, you can get an juice up token cookie to enter a revamped ethereal on game. It so seems like that's the right timing. It is to introduce such a range of new items. It is because people catching up. Well, this time we're adding just the Debo Ring. Starting from update in summer, other new items will be prepared. We couldn't see it, Rivo. Along with a range of fresh content. News says call to life simulation of content and items.
그리고 아이템 간소화에 대한
we know many of you enjoy life skills. Here it is, man. Here it is. And we've been waiting for integrating of life skills levels, and it's almost ready and set to be released. With the update on April 17 in Korea, each character skills levels will be calculated and applied on a family basis. Before the integration of skills on April 17, we'll give you more details in a notice. We're also preparing a system related to guilds, and we'll start off with an addition of the guild where our members mana sign as a guild main base. Guild members can then teleport to this manor at any given time. In the past, when you wanted to meet with guild members, that's so cool. Bingo list, like it's too fast, dude. I will update bingo after. Now, you'll be able to meet in a cozy space. The simplification of items also continues. We're focusing on basic Blackstones first, and soon we'll move on to others such as the Great Ocean and other Blackstones. Let's talk about the outfit, shall we?
다음은 의상에 관한
At the beginning of this
이야기인데요.
year, the academia
일단 올해
outfit was
초에
released.
아카데미아 의상이 출시가
Before its release, we were concerned about how it would be perceived. I loved it. I freaking loved it.
현재는
The last outfits have been insane. I'm using the Elderwood right now. It's so cool. We'll be able to gain confidence and continue passion preparing new outfits. So these outfits are the ones that are like high fantasy. A bit outside of the gritty world of BDO. That they didn't really want to do, but players wanted, so like, okay, let's do it. I would say that we hugely appreciate your participation. We're also preparing a pair of glasses
그리고 이번 의상과
that will complement the outfit
안경
nicely.
액세서리도 추가로 준비했습니다.
To us, outfits considered more than just simple items and integral part of the game content. Cornerstones. We're committed to create products to adventure. It looks cool. Wait, these are cool.
그리고 추가로 의상은 아닌데요. 검은별 무기의 이펙트를 좀 원하는 색으로 바꿀 수 있는 그런 상품도 준비를 하고 있습니다. 되게 소소한 기능이죠. 하지만 이 소위 뭐 깔맞춤이라고 하잖아요. 뭔가 나만의 개성을 찾고 싶으신
You can change the color on your black stars.
이펙트 색깔은
We're offering 5 to 8 different coloring depending on something.
사용해 보시면 어떨까 합니다.
Also change coming to the music
음악
album.
앨범에도 변화가 찾아옵니다. 작게는
Blackstar Glows, yeah? You can press control. Wait, that's an actual like music.
마디를 클릭하면 해당 마디에
bar,
포함된
notes bar,
노트를
load instruments from other scores, and then start a new
시작할
piece.
때 다른 악보에 설정된 악기
Wow,
연주를
this is good. This is big. Debo Rings confirmed they announced they're coming. I'm really liking how they do it. There's some of the call to life credits for music
그동안
adventures.
뮤지션 모험가분들께서 건의해주신 편의성이 업데이트됩니다.
Tungrad might actually be legit now. There was a set bonus. I think it was an AP set bonus on Tungrad as well, right?
더 준비한 게 있습니다.
It's been notes from 2K to 10K.
확대됩니다.
This first one structure. Yep.
모험가 여러분께 악기 연주를 들려주는 구조
We don't know.
자체를 변경하는 작업이 동반되기에
Debo is getting an 8 AP set bonus, but we couldn't see if that was 4, 5, or 6. We'll have to Google Translate it afterwards. We'll check it out afterwards, Junso. They didn't say.
연주 등급 레벨업 방식도 반복 퀘스트
Did you guys
수행에서
already
악보
Google translated 8 AP for 5 set bonus? It was 5? Okay, there we go. There we
악기
go.
연주 해금도 차근차근 준비되고 있습니다.
Yeah.
이렇게 접근성을 낮춤으로써
No six
더
set bonus,
많은
no.
모험가분들께서 음악 앨범의 매력에 빠져들어 주셨으면 하는 바람이 있습니다.
Also adding 3 new
검은
instruments.
사막에 새로운 악기 3종이 추가됩니다.
Okay, we can do this here, right?
첫 번째
Okay.
신규 악기는 바로 호른입니다.
New grind spot.
그동안 금관
Technically,
악기가
yes.
없어서
For the
추가해달라는
demo,
모험가분들이
dancing and
많이
modding, well,
계셨는데요.
music
호른의
counts.
추가로
Family wide light skills.
웅장한 음악들도
Class PvP
많이
update cancelled.
탄생할
Nope.
것
All about
같습니다.
Debo Rings.
또
Yup.
부드러운 음색을 가진 목관악기
I'm sorry. No.
클라리넷 또 추가됩니다.
Fuck off by being sorry. This is great.
더
Okay, so far so good.
선택지로 음악 앨범을 만드실 수 있겠습니다.
Last but not least, we're asked
마지막으로 그동안 어쿠스틱 기타밖에
Marty
없어서
for a special request who wanted a more exciting guitar.
저희가 마르니에게
Also,
특별
Marty
부탁을
made the
했습니다.
electric
이렇게
guitar for us.
제작한 악기인 마르니 일렉 기타가 추가됩니다. 기존보다 훨씬 현대적인 사운드를 즐겨주셨으면
That's pretty
좋겠습니다.
cool.
그리고 그동안 모험가 여러분의 적극적인 피드백이었던 악기 간 볼륨 밸런스 조정도
They were delisted
열심히
masters,
반영
so of course we
중입니다.
know.
특히 조정된 볼륨이 기존에 작곡된 데이터에 영향을 주는 것이 항상
They're not announcing a new
쟁점이었는데요.
class here.
이 부분에
They would never
영향을
announce a new
주지
class
않고
here.
밸런스를
This is
재조정하는
a dev talk.
방법을
It's not like a ball.
비로소
The
해결되어가는
Debo set bonus, sorry, the Tungrad set bonus was more BSR. They are reworking 200%.
섹터별로 악보가 하나씩 제공되기.
Adding 5 to, instruments, right? Sorry, I'm like, it's the instrument stuff, so I feel like I can talk over this a bit. I know there's a lot of people that's interested in this,
마르니형과
but I'm not.
마찬가지로
But yeah,
네
it's
종류가
here.
제공되는 것과 같은 형태입니다.
I will talk about this after. Let me actually do this and focus on this because I know people do care about this.
그리고 시원하고
I'll try and translate as well for people listening to the music. Armed with a deep and heavy distortion on the new electrical guitar. New typical image for rock, the money guitar, Hex Glam. As someone who loves rock music,
저도 로그막을
I can't wait to hear all the crazy.
뮤지션 모험가분들께서
face melting riffs our musicians will create.
벌써부터 기대가 큽니다.
We're hoping to update and apply. We'll do a TLDR at then, guys. The new instruments and music album changes during April.
열심히 개발하고 있습니다. 조금만 더 기다려주시면 될 것 같습니다.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
저희가 준비한
However,
내용은
since we're here and want to share a bit
그래도
more,
오랜만에 이렇게 나왔는데 이대로 끝내기
Here's an update currently in development. Land of Moonlight Part 2.
아침의 나라 서울.
Hey, where is it?
아침의 나라 서울은 올해 여름
Land of Moonlight Part 2 info. To add a soul to the game, which is scheduled this summer in Korea. In addition to Bunma were shown during the last year's CalpheonBall, we're also developing new locations. God damn, it's beautiful. First, the Royal Investigation Bureau is a juridical and security office directly under the king. It appears in many period K-dramas, so may be familiar to some of you. I love it. You see, there are detailed criminals or detained criminals. What is going on in Seoul? Behind you can see the large dung ship and Mount Ashi. This should give you a clue as to how large the Lemon Seoul really is. Next is a place called Flower Sunken Swamp. Area is located northeast of Hongwei province. It's a beautiful, colorful background, but the thick fog covering the area seems to suggest it's hiding a dark secret. This is where the tale of Jangma and Gongguan, first introduced to the CalpheonBall, takes place. As before, we prepare a collection of 8 tales for you to enjoy, right? With the guild bosses. Oh my god, that looks lit. These ruins seems huge castle is now nothing but ruins. Hey, because we lost this war against the land of the morning light. Some of you can probably guess where this is by now. Yes, it's the home of the Tamer, the castle ruins of the land of the high clouds. Designed by Gurren's mountain fortress in mind. I'm here to fight the boss named Gulgashal. We hope you look forward to the stories. Okay, the battles of the new area. We're also preparing improved audio for Seoul. In terms of background music, Donghei's story was focused on ordinary people, so the music was based on lively summer. For Seoul, the music was also about Jeonggak, traditional palace music to fit the region. Many adventurers enjoyed the unique environments of the story of Donghei province in Land of Moonlight, working hard on Seoul to provide you with another unique and memorable experience. We hope you're looking forward to new adventures there. It's coming out in Korea in the summer. They said that. Confirmed. We expected it. It will be announced at HidalBall like 99%.
추가로
Venturers remember the dark bong water. The image I'll show you now is the dark bong water of Mount Ashi. Oh, I know a lot of you are waiting for slumbering orange and weapons, which have been okay. More info. Something. Oh, what was that? We missed that line. I'm not this time to discuss this feature. Okay. But we're putting a lot of effort into development to present you something great to adventurers. Also, as mentioned before, in Seoul, the Black Shrine will be focused on group battles for guilds. What size though? Instead of groups of 20 to 30 rushing to deal high damage, we're focused on creating a more strategic battle, where a small group could engage the boss in an enjoyable way. We receive many requests for more guild-friendly content, make like 5 to 10. Hope the new Black Shrine and the gaps are filled. With upcoming content Seoul. It needs to be like a 5-man fight. Because otherwise there's too many guilds that can't just do it. Also updating. Ooh, wait, what? Bringing more exciting, joyful content is all we prepared for you for today. Well, that was a lot. This year marks the 10th year since the beginning of Black Desert Online. Thanks to all of the adventure support, we've been able to come this far. We continue to always develop with gratitude. And while our 10-year anniversary is important, we know that we must keep running forward to make it to 20 years. We'll keep striving towards consistency in order to make Black Desert better. While sometimes we may be lacking, we are eternally grateful to those adventurers who believe in us and are by our side. We'll see you again next time with more exciting news. Okay, that was crazy. Okay, let me know what you guys think. That was absolutely awesome. So many cool things, way more than we expected. That's so huge, and this is not even the HidalBall, which is coming in 3 months. This is massive. The one thing I really want to touch on here first is the first thing they talked about with the multi-hit stuff. Let me explain real quick. First off, this looks amazing. Like the difference here, like in how fluid it is, despite what he was talking about, like amount of hits. It looks amazing. Now, they talk about server optimization. The more hits the server has to like calculate and everything, the more pressure is on it. However, it's way bigger than that, because there's an issue in Black Desert which they can't seem to fix. They have acknowledged it. They acknowledge it exists. They acknowledge it's real, and it's hit stutters. When you get hit by a lot of hits, it will actually speed up your animations. So that's why sometimes your animations like end really quick. Your iframes becomes like this, so you don't get the full protection because the actual iframe animation just insta ends. It's why some movement abilities don't go the full distance. It's because they actually sped up, so they end faster, meaning you stop your movement faster instead of going the full distance. So there's a lot of issues with multi-hit abilities. And it might sound good to be sped up, but it's not. It's terrible. Creates gaps, your abilities. For example, I was fighting 2 Dracs a couple of weeks ago, and I did Shift E for my E buff, but I was getting sped up by the Dragon's Breath. And it was so sped up that just clicking Shift E, it did my E buff and grabbed at the same time. Because it was just like instant E buff, and then just lifting my finger from E, it still grabbed in the air, and I just got seized and died. So like, there's a lot of problems with this. So this is huge, not just for optimization, but also for actually play feel. It was one of the big reasons people hated Mego, Sock Mego, when it came out, other than being OP. It had so many hits. It was crazy for hit stuttering the enemy, and like breaking them out of CCs. Out of protections. So really, really huge. Super excited for this. Quick notes about this. Abilities, healing on hit. There are different ways it's coded. When it comes to potions, this will be a nerf to your healing on elixirs. The way elixirs work on healing is that it heals for 3 HP, I think it is. Let's just say it's 3 HP per hit, per target. So if you have 10 hits, that's 30 times 10, 300, right? But regular abilities, there are some that do it per hit, but most healing abilities heals just per target it hits. But there are some abilities that are coded per amount of hit as well. So it won't be a blanket thing. It will be dependent on your class if the healing is changed. But they did say they are compensating, at least on damage and everything, to make it feel the same. Hopefully they remember the healing on hit as well for those abilities that would be affected. But it's not as many as you guys think it is. Yeah. Really cool. Okay, let's see here. So that's the accuracy stuff. They did say, before you guys goes completely crazy, they did say that they were going to look at other accuracy sources. They might take a look at accessories. Evasion accessories might get buffed or whatever, depending on what's needed to make it feel the same. They did say that yeah. So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens with that. That's a bit crazy, but it's probably gonna end up being buff nerf 1. Definitely looking to be a nerf for evasion, right? But if they then adjust other things to compensate and balance it out, once we see the impact of it, hopefully it's gonna be fine. But yeah, this is insanely big. Right, the showcase stuff here. Next up was the 200%ers. Okay, let's take a look here. 200%ers. The only good 200 in the game is Zerker. They're using Warrior. This is such a lame one. Right, so one thing is the visuals of it. Let's see here. Which classes are they doing? Okay. So they're doing Awakening Warrior Gravedigger, Sock Ranger, Prime Descending Current, Sock Sork, Bloody... Well, we'll just say them, right? It's which class is getting it. Awakening Warrior, Sock Ranger, Sock Sork, Awakening Berserker. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I was really hoping them potentially just nerfing Sock Sorker. Okay, there's 2 options here. We'll continue the list. Maybe they're still gonna be useless in PvP if they don't get buffed as well, right, with damage. Sock Sorker has a 0% PvP multiplier on it. It literally deals like full damage. Where every other 200 has like 80% PvP damage reduction and stuff like that. That's why they do nothing. So I'm guessing that maybe they're looking to buff BSR abilities again to make it competitive and useful. But it could also just be another visual update and then it ends up being useless still and you don't use it, right? Anyway, Sock Tamer, Awakening Tamer, Sock Valkyrie 200%, Awakening Valkyrie 200%, Sock Maver, and Awakening Wizard. Awakening Witch, Awakening Kuno, Sock DK, Sock Striker, Sock Mystic, Sock Lan, Awakening Lan, and Awakening Guardian are all getting 200% ability updates. And this is what makes me a bit cautious about it, because the classes not listed here don't have good 200% either. Right? Maybe they look good and up to date and feel impactful, but you don't use them because they have terrible damage or they're too unprotected. Sorry, they're too unprotected, like super armor, long animation, slow, you just die. Like Succession, Witch and Wizard, 200% is not here. And it's like, yeah, it looks good, but it's like you don't only use Sock Circle. So I'm not holding my breath for this. However, a cool thing with this is the BSR ability. Okay, let's take this out real quick here. Let's see an updated version. I want to check this out real quick.
현재 보시는 화면은
So it has like a Chatson, some CCs. It looks pretty good, but wait, let me see the protections here. It's a Subam all the way through, right? Yeah.
생각하는데요. 워리어 모험가분들도 만족해 주셨으면 좋겠습니다. 이 작업은 4월이나
is he able to re-TP or
많은 기대
it
부탁드립니다.
only finished with the slashing at the end? Weird. Might have to play around with that. You still probably just die standing out. Okay, let's take a look here. Oh. Okay, so this is the Tungrad accessory updates. Translate. Here we go. So, item effects is the BSR. There is a 3-set bonus of 30 BSR and a 5-set bonus of 12 AP. So using a 5-set Tungrad will give you 12 bonus AP to sort of make up for losing a lot of AP. However, there will be Debo sets. There's a range coming out as well. So there is a 5-set bonus. Well, here's the thing. If you're going for the 200% build, you need 5 Tungrads. Right? So you get 20% on the neck, 20% on the belt, 10% on ring, 10% on ring, and then 30%. So then you need an earring for the 5-set bonus, right? So that's your 2 rings, 1 earring, and your neck and belt. Otherwise, you don't get 200% BSR. Unless you use artifacts. Right? You could use the artifacts, and in terms of artifacts, it might be worth it, right? You could go 3-set bonus as well. So you could go, let me see, belt and neck and a ring for 3-set bonus, and then you could use the artifacts. You definitely don't want to use the Lightstone combo. That's completely, that's just the item effect. The 20% here is just item effect because it's the necklace they're showing. This one here is just the item effect of the necklace. Okay. So that's something interesting. 5 gives 12 AP. This is not accuracy, this is AP. The 5-set bonus is 12 bonus AP. Okay. 30% more BSR. What they're doing is they're allowing you to get 200% maximum Black Spirit by using 5 Tungrad accessories. Or using 3 Tungrad accessories and BSR artifacts. Then you can cap out your BSR to 200% on your own, which would allow you to then, without getting fed, on a more consistent basis for yourself, use the new updated 200% abilities. Or it could mean you can use the consume for the, is it 60 AP and 50% attack speed or something like that on your consume. Also, that does not have a half-an-hour cooldown. So there you go. It could also be if you're like really min-maxing, what do you do? Oh, wait, they did say talk about swapping accessories. They talked about swapping accessories to avoid abuse. Let me see if I can find it here. Implemented. Will not be provide advantages. I trust me on news for adventurers. Does anyone remember what they said about Oh, here we go. We'll implement measures to prevent the exploration of set effects through constant equipping. Yeah, so that's like swapping gear out. And unequipped accessory during combat. Okay. I'm sure some of you are surprised. Okay, so exactly what they're gonna do, they didn't mention. But they might have some things in mind. Otherwise, I mean, you would put on your BSR stuff here, get 200%, pop your 200%, switch out to Debos, or you would get your 200%, right? You could switch it out, pop the consume buff, switch out your Debos, go and fight. I mean, that would be kind of crazy too. That's like a lot of stuff you could do with this, and you'll probably be able to do some of it. Okay. Next up, Debo Rings announced. It is now confirmed they will be 24 AP, and there will be a 5 set bonus of 8 AP. It is a 5 set bonus, 8 bonus AP. So, there's officially no reason to get 2 pin Debo earrings. The best in slot PvE setup is a pin disto earring and then 5 Debos. Yeah. There it is. I guess we're back on trying for the pin Vaha, boys. 0 to 24 on the pin Vaha. I guess we gotta go. Yeah, distos are about to fucking go through the roof. And then for PvP, yeah, you're probably looking at... Okay, so Evasion might want to run it. Okay, you might want to run it on Evasion. Double earrings, double rings, neck and centaur belt. Yeah, okay. That might want to run it. Or you can run Tebek if you're an enjoyer of that on DR. Crazy, guys. Okay, so how do you get the Debo Rings? Well, they talk about it here. The way you get it, you see 5 set bonus, 8 AP here. How you get the Debo Rings is from the Ethereus Limbo. Let me quickly show you what that is. I'm sure some of you guys have no clue what the hell that is. Ethereus Limbo is down here in Elysion, the Winter region. It's in the big mountain, and it's a event dungeon. The only way you can get in here is by getting a cookie, which drops at all the places. This one right here, the Forgotten Witch tokens. You can use this to then go in and run the Limbo. However, these cookies will not work for Debos. A new item will drop. And it's going to drop from the 720 gear score zones. It's a new item dropping. They're going to make a reworked version of the Limbo. It will only be dropping from the highest grind spot in the game, but it will be dropping from all of them. So you're not going to one specific spot to grind Debo Rings. You will be getting them fucking passively while grinding other places, it seems. Now, there might be something to drop rate. There might be areas. Yet, they might add, of course. I think it's likely they're going to add a specific spot. Potentially, Dickie as a crier, so me and Setting can go back home. Right? And then potentially they will add it in the future. But let's see here just exactly what they say about this. You'll be able to obtain a new exclusive item from monster zones requiring 720 or higher. Okay. We'll take a look at what spots they are. Once obtained, you can use the item to enter the overhauled Limbo, where you have an opportunity to acquire Debo Rings. And the Debo Rings are coming out, well, soon. And other highly valuable items in that spot. Okay. As of now, it will be the only location where it can be found, but they're definitely going to add more in the future. However, as mentioned during the last year's CalpheonBall, work is in progress to make Deboreka accessories obtainable through a variety of challenge type content and not just monster zones. Yeah. So, okay. let's take a quick look. What are those spots in the game? So it's the dickier spots, right? 7 AP here. Let's go in. Item drop. Global. Dickier. Okay. So Arkman and History is not. That's only 710 at Ash Forest. Cyclops. Nope. Nope. Okay, so that's the Ulukita spots, right? So none of the dickier spots will drop them. So you can't double dip on Debos, which means that it's Darkseeker Retreat, it's Tungrad Ruins, and it's Usra Highlands. Right? Is there any spots in the game other than these three that are 710 sorry, 720 plus? I don't think that's right. It'll be grass bills. Ooh. No other spots? Alright, okay, well. There's a good chance we'll get some. When, if any, but no. No, it's definitely not. No, they are 700 spots. The new Dekia spots here. Arkman and Histria and also Pilaku, there's 300, 400. And these spots here are apparently only 710, right? So, yeah. There you go. There you go. As far as 710 as well. Yes, it's lower. It's 690 at Seed After Dead. So, yeah. These three spots are going to be in high demand. I mean, I'm out grinding Tungrad Ruins right now. I feel like maybe I should hold off working on my telescope. Okay, I should go to Seed After Dead, right? Okay, guys, change of plans. We're done grinding Seed After Dead. Sorry, Tungrad Ruins for now. We made it to 660,000 trash loot. I think we're going to focus a bit on Seed After Dead for now on my telescope grind. Let's do that first, and let's just save Tungrad for whenever we get Debo Rings. Gotta think ahead, man. Gotta think ahead. Surely it won't be contested. But yeah, there you go. There you go. I just take a quick look at the other stuff here. Seems good timing. Characters. Okay, so we're doing this here. The family skills, right? Yeah. So we knew this was coming. April 17. April 17. We're gonna get the family wide in Korea. In Korea, we'll probably get it later. Yes, 8 AP for the 5 Debo Setbonus Lacko, and 12 AP for the 5 Setbonus on Tungrad accessories. Adding a 3 Setbonus on Tungrad accessories for plus 30 BSR, and a 5 Setbonus for Tungrad for plus 12 AP. So you'll actually be able to hit 200% BSR with 5 accessories, or 3 using BSR artifacts. Okay. Notice. Okay, so then we're doing guild manners. You love to see it. I'm perfectly super excited that they're doing more guild stuff. They are putting more value on being in a guild. They're making it easier. They're making good stuff. The guild boss is coming out. The guild boss rush are coming out, right? Node wars, sieges, all this getting updates. The guild league. And now they're doing some stuff with guild mana where you can TP to the guild mana. That's really cool. And then more simplification coming. That's great. We got the costume update. Huge music revamp. More music and everything. New instruments. And some more details about Land of the Moonlight Part 2. It looks pretty. I'm excited for this. Having been in Seoul now and seen it. And again, we kind of get confirmation that it's going to be mainly boss rush stuff in Land of Moonlight Part 2 Seoul. And there's a new boss here. Okay, let me see. They said something about the Fallen Guard weapons, which have been designed with dark bongwater motif. Incredible. There's like a quick one that skipped. Not the time to discuss its features. We're putting a lot of effort into development. Okay, so they don't talk about the weapons. Just that they're coming with Land of Moonlight. We got some more bosses. And they will be dropping there. The only information we have about the Fallen Guard weapons is that they will be dropping from the boss rush, the guild boss rush. They said they were not going to make it 20-30 man. They were looking to make it smaller groups. Is that 5 or 10 man? We'll see. They didn't give specific, but they did say they didn't want to make like a too big, because then you just rush it down with damage. They wanted to make it integral mechanics. My guess is going to be a 5 man, which I think is the best. It's easier to do mechanics in BDO with 5 man. As you can see with the dungeons. Also, it will basically gate guilds out of doing it if you make too big groups. It's very hard getting 10 people together at the same time to do something if you have 20 people in the guild, right? 5 man, it's way more manageable to have like different groups going for all the guilds. But they didn't give specifics. Now, there will be other ways of getting the Fallen Guard weapons. We just don't know them yet, but they did confirm at CalpheonBall as well, there will be alternate ways of doing it, but at least the first or primary way will be guild bosses. I'm hoping that they add them to the Calamity 8, 9, and 10 bosses as well for solo bosses, and then potentially over time add them to, like, add the resources some other ways. But I think it's fine if they just release both the main hand and Awaken same time, but they have sort of like a bit of gate on it in terms of how fast you can acquire them. So yeah, we'll see. The only thing we know for now is from the guild boss. So there you go. Did we miss anything? I don't know about you, but I'm really excited about this. I did not expect this. Came out of nowhere. Great news. As much as I love new content, as much as I love the Debo Rings coming, the updated Tungrad, which I think is cool. My favorite thing in all of this is the first one. The multi-hit actually being addressed. Oh, we missed the coloring of the Black Stars. Right, they added color versions of the Black Star weapons. Where was that? Why did I miss that? There's going to be between 5 and 8 different colors of the Black Star. Here, let me slow it down here. Okay. Okay. Green and purple, and orange, and ooh, that looks so good. Jeez. Jesus. Yes, Kothic. Wait, that's a good point, actually. Right. Wait, you're right. Having 200% BSR doesn't mean you have to use the 200%. You can just use 200% in a row. I mean, you do that in Node Wars and everything already, but being able to do that in a 1 versus 1 is fucking dirty. There's no code now. Okay, let me see. There was... Yeah, that was that, right? Not the consume flap. You can still see buff consume for the attack speed and the AP. It's like 60 AP and 50% attack speed on this C buff consume with 200%. And that's not a cooldown on that one. Yeah, this is so cool. This is so cool. Okay, so like this one here, easily my favorite. Easily my favorite with the animation speed, the multi-hit stuff. That's going to be such a big improvement. Not just as what they're talking about with optimization in large-scale PvP and putting less strain on the server, but also in your day-to-day play. Not having to deal with multi-hits and hit stutters to the same degree. Guys, let me know what you guys think. This is amazing. I'm super hyped for this. Can't wait to see whenever the stuff is rolling out. It should be right around the corner. A lot of this stuff was already like gonna happen in the next couple of weeks. I wouldn't be surprised we see something on Global Lab tomorrow. Of course, we're going to bring you the patch notes, Global Lab. Tune in tomorrow at twitch.tv/bprimegaming. As soon as Global Lab comes up, it should be around 10 a.m. Central European time. We are checking them out. We're reading them live on stream. You'll get the full breakdown right away. And I'll try to bring out a video as soon as possible for all of you watching on YouTube. And if nothing else, I'll see you all in the next one.